Hello, and welcome to University of the People. In this tutorial, we are going to learn about Moodle. Moodle is a learning platform that we use at UoPeople. Here we are looking at the main page of one of the courses. At the top of this page, you will find different links organized by different topics, such as the syllabus, the textbook, and announcements by your course instructor. For each week during the course, there will be a new unit. Here in this tutorial, we can see the first week's unit, as well as next week's, which is for Unit 2. The following week, or week number 3, will contain the third unit, and so on as the term continues. For now, the fifth unit is the last unit we see, as we are currently on week number 5. Only next week will we see the next unit which will appear, which is Unit 6. UoPeople's learning model is set up to be a very flexible learning experience for students. Students are not required to be online at a specific time during the day, as long as their assignments are submitted by the deadline at the end of each week. Students are given the opportunity to complete their work at their own pace. This is called asynchronous learning environment. At the beginning of each week, students are expected to read the learning guide, which has a similar structure to an ebook. It is designed to make it easy for students to go through the pages, read the introduction, and the introductory post. Here's where we see the reading assignments. In this case, the assignment is to read Chapter 2 of the textbook, which can also be downloaded. In some cases, there may be recommended videos to watch. However, videos are never mandatory parts of the assignment at UoPeople. UoPeople is part of the Open Educational Resources movement, meaning that all reading materials are free of charge for our students. Afterwards, reading the weekly assignments, students are required to participate in the discussion forum. In the discussion forum, students are asked to review 3 of their peers' works, which will reflect the grades your peers are given. And 3 peers will grade your own work after you've submitted your assignment. In addition, written assignments are also graded by your peers, where the learning journal is graded by your instructor. On some weeks, you will have a review, and in others, a quiz. At the end of each course in the undergraduate program, students will be required to take a final exam, which will be part of their final grade. In case you've encountered any difficulties, email or message the instructor through the messaging system in Moodle. If you have technical issues or other questions, you should contact your program advisor. You can also ask your peers in our social networks such as Yammer. Keep in mind that Moodle allows access only while you are enrolled in a course, so if you want to save the materials, it is best to download them to your computer for future use. In the following term, access to the course you've registered for will appear in Moodle. In the Students portal, students are able to see all of the courses they have registered for, as well as their past courses, which each of the grades they have received. We hope this tutorial has been helpful for you to learn about Moodle.